Hello, you wonderful people. Saying goodbye to 2021 and hello to 2022 feels weird when I have to still stop to think about the year and stuff like that. But regardless, obviously, I hope the year was pretty good for you. It was decent for me. I can't really complain. I think everything. I was fortunate enough where nothing really bad happened. Obviously 2021 wasn't great for a lot of people. Was it worse than 2020? That depends on, I'm sure that varies from person to person, but still. But just aside from that, bringing in a new year, hoping that, the holiday season treated you right. I also just want to make this video just to say thank you. I don't do this enough. The last time I did a video like this was maybe 2017 to 2018, I think was the last time I did this. I don't know. I don't remember. But, just wanted to take time to thank you. Like, I feel like I don't always respond to every comment, but I do read a lot of, some stuff might fall through the wayside, but I do read a lot of what you guys say, and I just really appreciate the fact that you stop by this channel. Whether or not it's like, oh, you're here because you found this one video of mine that you're like, oh, I like the subject you covered, or whether you like listening to my reviews. Maybe there's like one particular show that I'm watching that you're watching, you're like, oh my god, I need someone to talk about this TV show, and you come to listen to me like spew BS out of my mouth for like 20 some minutes, and you enjoy it. Yes, despite how fast and how much I talk, which I think is ironic considering I'm not a very social person, but regardless, I'm just really appreciative to have this little corner of the internet I've been able to carve out for myself, and that some of you have come along this ride, and that this isn't just a place for me to nerd out, that it's become a place for you to kind of nerd out, talk about what you like, even talk about what you didn't like about, maybe certain shows or certain things, and I think that's perfectly fine. We can agree to disagree, like, oh, maybe I like something that you didn't like. It doesn't have to be like a big thing. It just be like, hey, you felt this way about it and I felt this way about it, and I think we could just generally be civil about it. I know sometimes like that discourse can get very like, even in the when it comes to nerdy stuff, people can go all out, and it's just like, hey, you like what you like, and I've just kind of accepted that, like, hey, I like stuff, and I know there are people who don't like the stuff I like, and that's perfectly fine. I think we can all, it's all okay not to like everything. And that actually kind of feeds into, a point I was talking about too with the reviews of like, because I know some people might only stop by my channel because it's like, hey, you're reviewing this one show and I really like that. Everything else you're watching and doing isn't really my cup of tea, and that's perfectly fine too. Like so you might be like, okay, I'll stop back around when the another show that I like is something that you're covering, or when the new season of said show comes around, I'll circle back around. That's perfectly fine. I know there's a very like all the stuff I talk about in this channel, from TV shows to video games and stuff like that, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, so I don't expect everyone to like everything I've ever put up. So even if it's just you're stopping by for one show, or you're just stopping by for one video, I really appreciate it. Subscribed or not, if you subscribed, that's cool. If you didn't, that's fine as well. I appreciate you stopping by, even if you didn't like something that you're like, hey, you stopped by, and I appreciate the fact that you stopped by in general, just because something I did caught your attention, whether you liked it or not. I appreciate a lot of like the critiques people have given me about how I go about my reviews, because once again, I get so in my head about stuff that I don't realize like, oh, how that is for like the listener of like, right, the fact is that I talk really fast, or I don't really like break as much as I should. I try to be cognizant of it, but in a moment I just kind of fire off. It's usually stuff off the top of my head, so I know that can be an issue, and that is something I am continuing to try and work on. So I am just very appreciative, because in no shape or form am I the only person on the internet who does this. It's not like there are plenty of websites that review TV shows and talk about a lot of the stuff I talk about. There are plenty of people on YouTube in general who do what I do, and way better. I'm just some schmuck on the internet, but I consider myself very lucky that a lot of you decide to check out this schmuck on the internet. Like I said, even though I don't say it a lot, I do want you to know how much I do appreciate that. So I'm just going to, once again, as always, keep doing this for as long as it's possible. I will, try to do like some stuff I've always planned on doing more of. I've always kind of thrown to the wayside, but I just want to continue to grow this channel. I don't know, like I've always had my dreams and ambitions about what I would want from this YouTube channel and what I want it to eventually be. You know, I'm far from reaching those goals. I've talked about in the past. I won't bore you with the details about what I'd want, but you know, regardless of it, those goals aren't anywhere close and within range at the time. But still, like, I am very appreciative of how much this channel has grown little by little every day, and I appreciate that so much. For everyone, I hope 2022 is a good year, whether it's because 2020 and 2021 were so bad for you, or just in general, like, you're like, oh, maybe 2020 was bad and 2021 was better, and maybe you just want, hey, hopefully 2022 is just even better. It's just kind of enough of me rambling on. That's really all I wanted to talk about. Till the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.